In this video, I will show you a brief overview or introduction to how you can get started with Microsoft Copilot. Some of you may see a link to Copilot on your taskbar, and it looks like this. Others, you may not have that link there yet, but at some point when your machine updates or when you run the update, you will see this Copilot button here. If you do not have Copilot here, you can always open up Edge and go to copilot.microsoft.com. You want to make sure that when you do so, you are signed into your school Microsoft account. It's pretty hard not to be signed into your school Microsoft account, but that is something to be aware of. But either way, they function the same exact way, and I'll show you why. When you open up Copilot from your taskbar, you'll see that it looks very similar to what I just showed you on Edge. And you can always hit this little pop out, and that will bring you to Edge and Copilot itself. All right, but I'm going to use, for the sake of demo, I'm going to use this strategy. And a great way to think about Copilot is a mashup between a search engine and a personal editor and assistant, as well as a document creator or really a productivity creator. Can create a whole lot of things like tables and charts. But let's start really simple. Today happens to be Matthew Thornton School's 75th birthday. And you might be wondering, if you don't go to Matthew Thornton, who Matthew Thornton is. So instead of jumping to Google and doing a search, you could simply just type into Copilot, who was Matthew Thornton? Oh, heavens to Betsy. Thornton. And you'll see when you type in your prompt, it's going to give you a little like flashing and we're responding. It may take a moment. And look, it's starting to spit back to you information about Matthew Thornton. And one thing to know about using things like Copilot or other AI services like Gemini, which is Google's, or something like ChatGPT, which we don't use here in school, but you can use Gemini as well as Copilot, is just like anything you see on the internet, you have to be skeptical and you have to think, is this actually information that I want? Because you could also say, please write 5 subtraction equations with 2-digit numbers. And it'll give us some subtraction problems. You could also say, please, provide me a lesson plan about density and provide a short video as well. And so what this is going to do is it's going to generate a lesson plan for us, but it's going to find a video on the internet to help us teach this concept as well. Okay, so that is using Copilot in a nutshell. Again, like I said, it's available for you on your taskbar, as well as if you go to copilot.microsoft.com.